Hey there, and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this short video of mine. I'm really super excited about delivering this short presentation, and really pleased and, if not in doubt, privileged to be able to sharing this information, because I absolutely know that the people who take this opportunity seriously are going to change not only their lives but the lives of everybody who is around them. And I know that sounds really hypey, and I don't normally do hype. However, I've taken a long time looking at this product, actually working with the developer of the product and understanding how this whole business is going to work and develop over the years to come. And what is really exciting is that this opportunity provides a product that every single person needs. And when I say every single person, I mean everybody needs this product. It will explode your primary business, and that is whether it is an online business or an offline business. So for example, if you are involved with Amway, for example, then you need this product. If you are involved with Empower Network, you will need this product. If you're involved with affiliate marketing, you'll need this product. If you are involved in any online or offline business franchise type product, then this is the type of product that you're going to need. And on top of that, the opportunity to do something really special on the back end. It will provide you with market leading financial rewards, and this is the bit that is absolutely staggering. So please bear with me. Over the next few minutes I'll go through an overview of the opportunity. If you're interested in more detail, then please contact the person who showed you this video, or just drop us a line using any of the methods that will be attached to this video. And we'll be more than happy to show you how this product works, and also the results that we're getting. Now, viewers of my videos will understand that I really rarely get excited and over hypey. However, I'm going to allow myself to get really hypey, and everything you've done has brought you here today. And this is everybody's moment, and this is everybody's time. All they need to do is to take some action. The timing, the positioning, all the stars, all the ducks, they're all lined up. You just need to recognize this opportunity and take action. Okay, well, let's move on now. So let's talk about what this product actually is. But before I start with that, I just want to give you a bit of an example. No matter what business you're involved in, you need to have what we commonly call traffic, or eyes, or leads, or contacts. So for example, if I owned Chanel, then I would like to be advertising in a premier magazine such as Vogue, because the people who are reading Vogue are going to be interested in fashion, they're going to be interested in makeup, and therefore as they're reading those articles they'll see my advert and they'll make inquiries. Likewise, if I had a Kenwood chef that I wanted to sell, then I'm more likely to be advertising in a magazine that is related to food, simply because, obviously, people who are reading this magazine are going to be interested in food and how to make better recipes on better food. And I know that is logical, and I'm teaching you how to suck eggs. However, what we very often do online is that we simply send our information out to people who are clearly not interested. Now, I'm not talking about doing Google AdWords, I'm not talking about doing anything like tricky SEO work. I'm talking about basic advertising. And again, I've got a few more examples here. So if we're in the business or network marketing, or running your own business from home niches, then if we were to use this magazine scenario, then we would be more interested in placing our adverts in this entrepreneur magazine, or the business magazine, or this franchise magazine. And again, just to make sure that I'm underlining the point, because the people who are reading these magazines are looking to improve themselves, their financial situation, develop other business ideas. They are the types of customers that you are going to be wanting to speak to, direct them to your advertisement, your offer, and engage them and bring them onto your business. Well, that all sounds very good. Brilliant. However, in order to advertise in these magazines, if you haven't made the inquiries before, I will save you some time. It will cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, and it is one advert for one issue, and then it's gone. So what we look for in our online businesses is we look for a better return. So we want an advert that is going to run and run and run and run and continue to provide us with quality leads into our business. So now I'm going to briefly introduce you to these guys. The first one is called Matthew Torren, and the other guy is called Daniel Butts. Now I'm not going to spend a great deal of time giving you a biography of these individuals. Just a simple Google search will give you all the information that you're likely to need or want. Daniel is very famous for running and organising online businesses and programs and making sure that they are really successful and people get a lot of money for a very little investment. So he's got a huge track record of producing fantastic business opportunities. Matthew's expertise is actually on online advertising through various blogs, articles, and creating bespoke websites. Now between them, they've created a revolution in online advertising, and they've taken the concept of these really powerful methods of advertising and put it into an online format, and they have produced what they're calling an online home business giant magazine, and it is literally a magazine online. Now this magazine will be absolutely free for everybody who wants to subscribe to it. It will be filled with articles, hints, tips, all about running a business from home. And guess who's going to be reading it? That's right, people who are really interested in running a business from home. And how much is it going to be able to advertise in this magazine? Well, it could be absolutely thousands, because you're going to get very highly targeted people who are going to be reading articles and then looking at the advertisements and clicking on those links. However, you don't have to worry, it is not going to cost thousands, but the opportunity that you have is to place your primary business advert within this magazine. And as you place your primary advert, your business for your primary business in this magazine, then you only need to do it once, because it will effectively recycle and recycle and recycle. So it's a one-off payment for continual eyes on your primary business. But at the beginning of this presentation, I also talked about market-leading financial rewards, if you remember. So what Daniel has created is a sales funnel. It is a unique multi-funnel system that will actually look like this. So when you pay to advertise within Home Business Giant, there are two things that are going to happen. First of all, you're going to get massive super targeted traffic to your primary business. The second thing that happens is that you'll automatically be added into the top of this funnel system. So here we've signified it being blue. And then over time you will then filter all the way down the funnel to this bottom position. Now this can happen really quickly, and once you're at this bottom position, the sales funnel works in such a way that you will automatically receive cash amounts ranging from $400 up to $7,000 up to $10,000 and even $100,000. Now those figures look incredible, and they actually are. However, they are available to every single person who gets involved with this business. We are talking about life-changing sums of money, not 50% here and 10% there. We are talking about huge amounts of income. And on top of that, your original advert is continually being seen in the magazine and is being recycled through the whole process. Now I'm not going to go into the detail of how this funnel works. I've done a short video on my website, and again, just get in touch with the person who contacted you about this offer, this opportunity, and they'll be more than happy to show you how this funnel system will work for you and your team. But now I've got a bit of a surprise for you. We're now in a position, as I do this video, that we're in what we call a pre-launch phase. Now there are many people out there who often claim that they are founding fathers, they're in a ground floor opportunity, they know the owner, and on occasions some of that is possibly true. However, on large occasions that is just purely hype and marketing. However, I'm now going to debunk all that by actually explaining to you that we are in that position. On the 4th of September there will be 5 beta testers. Now one of the beta testers is my direct sponsor, and that will mean that on the 6th of September is that those 5 beta testers are then allowed to bring in 5 other alpha testers, and they are in for a few days to make the payments, run the adverts, test the system, and understand how the whole process works. There are going to be bugs, and during the first couple of days that is when those bugs will be eradicated. And also it now allows 25 to 30 people to understand how effective the traffic to this magazine is going to be. And then on the 8th of September it is your turn. Hence the reason that I'm saying, this is your moment, this is your time. You get involved now, you contact the person who showed you this video, you lock in your position, and you can become one of the first of, let's say, the first 100 people who are going to get involved in this opportunity. What if you're in the first 1,000 of get involved in this opportunity? It is going to be huge. And just look, remember how this funnel is going to work. Because after the 8th of September it is open to the general public, and we already know that there are thousands already lining up to join, use the advertising facility, and also join this unique funnel system. And these people will simply push you through the funnels and push you towards the $7,000, the $10,000 and the $100,000 paydays. Now there is far more that is involved in this business, and I strongly urge you to watch the other videos or contact the person who showed you this original video. You really need to understand that everything that you've done so far, whether it be online or offline, has brought you to this place. This is your moment and this is your time to make life-changing income which is going to help you, your family, your church, your friends, whoever. Don't walk away from this. Register now. Get involved now. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You are going to get fantastic super targeted traffic to your primary business. Don't forget your primary business. Everything else that is attached to this business through this opportunity is an absolute financial gift to you just for getting involved with this business. So register now, click the link, get in touch with the person who contacts you with this video, and I'm looking forward to working with you alongside each other, locking arms together, and let's work our way through these fantastic funnels and create some life-changing income for everybody. Take care now, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.